So what do you do on a rainy December day? Harbor Freight. We're gonna bring you along. I'm gonna bring you along and see what we come up with. See you in a bit. Now, if you've ever been to Minnesota in December, this is not normal, but this winter hasn't been very normal either. So hopefully it doesn't get super cold and turn everything into a big sheet of ice. But let's face it, it's probably going to. But let's just enjoy the drive to Harbor Freight. Here we are, kids. Oh, it's the free bucket weekend for Inside Track Club members. Buy anything, get a free bucket. Part of the reason I'm here. I don't need another bucket, but you know what? Can't do it in a free bucket. I know it costs money, but it's still free. Yep, simple math. The music is not mine. All the cool stuff, man. I claim no fun power tool set. Setting everybody up for success there. Oh, the sander I was hoping still was there, is gone. You know what? Let's go looking for a grinder. I've used the bejesus out of mine. The music is not mine. It's just in the background. All right, here we go. What was the clearance one? It's a Hercules 7 amp. Let's see what I come up with. Look at all those, man. That's cool. Cool stuff, man. Hey, might have to give these a shot one time here. That radio's pretty loud. There's a 27-inch. 44. Kind of like this one. But let's face it, when I get a new one, it's gonna be that one right there. And of course, you gotta get a cup holder. Get a cup holder. Thought about getting Peyton a cup holder just for fun. Cool stuff. You got a 56 right there. That blue one. Maybe I should get that gantry crane. I don't need that yet. Not yet.
Remember, the reason we celebrate Christmas is the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Look for us at our new location in downtown Bemidji in early 2024. Merry Christmas.
We gotta find some body shims. See if we can find some. Yeah, it's in here. Maybe not. Let's find that bodywork stuff. Hey, look. That's what I need right there. Might be time to upgrade my garage vacuum too. I don't know. I like these Bauer. They seem to be pretty good. I definitely don't need that compressor, but that'd be pretty cool. Parts washer. Plan on upgrading my compressor to one of these two as well. Like I said, music doesn't belong to me. That was a productive trip. Got a couple cool things, and we'll show you when I get home. Hope you enjoyed the little tour. I was trying not to get any customers in there or whatever, and you can see my good buddy Dan, who I've known since first grade. We were talking about the old Army times. It was a good time. Anyway, they're in the back. Got a running home to do, and we'll bring you out to the shop and show you some cool stuff. See you in a bit. We're back in the shop. Show you a little bit of stuff we got, or I got here, because I got some stuff. Told you about the free bucket, so I did get myself a little bit more oomph in a grinder. Got myself a Bauer. It's got the paddle switch, which I think when Peyton comes back out to use a grinder, I think this will actually be nice for her. This one happens to be the Bauer 1966E-B, according to the box here. It is an 8 amp, 11,500 RPM, 4.5 inch grinder. So I think it'll do plenty good on Plan B over there. And then I picked up a couple of other things just because it was needed. I picked up some bigger hooks. These are item number 98502. I got 2 of those, so 8. And then I picked up body shims because something's bent. And this is the 144 piece body shim assortment. It's got 48/16, 24 1/8. So it's you know, I might have to stack them up. You know, we'll figure it out. If not, I'll have to get some other ones. You know, I mean, that's thicker ones. But we got those too. And since I can't seem to find my markers ever, stopped on the way home, picked up some Big Red, some Sharpies. I do plan on writing not Arcos on these, just because he has the same one that says Arco, and I didn't get a chance to take it with me last time I was at the shop. A little disappointed in myself, actually. So what we're gonna do with the bigger hooks is we're gonna put bigger stuff on them. Makes sense, right? So we're gonna take our, let's see, do we need the shop shears? We don't need the shop shears for this one. We got 2 right here. So I still have these, you know, little guys for littler stuff. Now, these have a cover on them. They're quite strong. So we're gonna just kind of scoot down here. Now, these do have a screw-out hook, so in case you want to, you know, them out. They're a little bit big, but that's okay. I'll take one of my favorite tools, and we'll just, you know, maybe let's put them over here. Yep, we'll just put them right there. You know, it's a nice spot for it. Maybe what we'll do is we'll still, I think these little guys, this little guy is great for the smaller snips that IP Farm sent us. We're going to be using these soon, I guarantee it. Yep, that looks good. Now we're going to leave, of course, the brush, right? Now if we put this guy on there, you don't need a big one. It's a little guy, right? So, there happens to be the diamond in here, but maybe we'll have to put it, you know, over here. On the other side. Yep. And that actually does just fine in there. just put it over here. Maybe what we should do is throw it on the floor, put it through the diamond, and then just hang it up. Like that. I want to make this as user-friendly as possible. Actually, you know what? I don't like that. We're going to not do that. But we do have wire brush. We need to do something with it. I'm going to put it right there, and I'm going to give you a nut. Okay, well, I might just have to bend that out a little bit. I think I got a bite. But we're gonna, yeah, that's a nice magnet. Let's see. Nope. So, what did actually work was this guy, because it just went right on there. So we'll put it with the bristles out though. Maybe we can do something with that too. I wonder if I can stick the, because I know these hooks also screw out. So put it there. Maybe it'll just be a little bit nicer. Yep, that's a little bit better. So, like I told you, as I update this workbench, you know, something just fell. Oh, yeah. So I do have more hooks now. I have 6 more hooks that are bigger. Oh, that is a sticky one, isn't it? Look at that. So I'm just going to put the hook, you know, kind of right there. Maybe I can find something to go there. I don't know. So the other thing we're going to do today, eventually, is I'm going to, oh, don't show anybody. I hit money with the thing. I'm going to take this door back off, and I'm going to see if I can get that patch panel better or make a new one, because it's terrible, and it's, I don't like it. So that's fun. And what I forgot to get while I was at Harbor Freight today was I forgot to get another one of these. I really just like these. They're just great lights, these brown lights. They're great. You should get, 10 of those. Actually, I do have another one over there, but you should get 10 of them. I also made sure that, you know, we put that, ooh, hey, what's that? Put this on there. IP Farms, you wrote your name in there. So every time we pull it out, we'll share in that. And I also forgot to get some stronger welding magnets. But, you know, as I come along with this stuff, and I've seen where other ones have like pegboard, you know, down on the end, and maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't, because I have some. It's wood, but it will still work. Anyway, plus we're gonna try that grinder out. I also have a new tool coming. We'll wait. I won't even surprise you. Or I won't ruin the surprise. I want you to just wait. It should be here next week. So that's kind of a good update before right after, remember I couldn't find this? Right after I couldn't find it, I found it. So that's why I bought the other 2 markers. But anyway, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get kind of set up, and then we're going to get ready to roll. See you in a minute. Something I realized I didn't do today, which I don't know, I forget I do it every day. But I ground myself some fresh coffee. Yep, I got bougie. And then I decided to make some. Now I realize it's, what o'clock? It's never too late for your first cup of coffee, unless it's right before bed, because then you're gonna want more. When we go back to the shop, I'll actually do something, I promise.
I just want to thank again to your boss Dave and IP Farms for the wonderful gifts we got. And I know I was not here because I think I had chores,
It
And-
was cold. That's
yeah.
what you said.
Yeah, yeah. So I just want to thank you again, and let's get right into the video.
Yeah, she's finally back in the shop. 3 minutes, that's something. 3 minutes. Yeah, if you saw the thing, she didn't realize that I'd already started the video. That's how little she's on the shop.
Well, first of all, you didn't tell me you were starting the video. Or you were already
It's her fault.
bad.
Anyway, so what we're gonna do, first things first.
Stop breaking tools, by the way.
Had this a long time. And I had it on the back of the sport coupe. Something happened, it moved, it fell hit the torque tube, and now it's this.
I don't think that's level anymore.
No. But if anybody's got an extra 2 foot level laying around, send it care of Captain Obvious. So that's gone. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this door off. That one. We're gonna try to fix those welds. Maybe Peyton will have a better shot at it than I do. Anyway.
I got new gloves for my mom and dad.
Yeah, those TIG gloves she had, they were a little hot when the sparks were rolling. So we actually got her, not sure how to say it,
And they adjust right here.
but these, and they're actually, they don't quite fit me, but you know, that's okay. And then they do adjust, check that out, huh? So that's pretty cool. So Peyton's gonna be using these. She finally has some regular, I know they're MIG gloves and we don't make, we flux core, but that doesn't matter. Peyton doesn't put things back, so I had to move it. She left something out in the middle of the floor.
Yep, just put that on there.
And anyway, so we're gonna take the door off. We're gonna put it up here, and we're gonna try to fix those welds because I think I had the welder set a little bit wrong. And if we can kind of bridge those and then maybe clean them up, great. If not, we're gonna cut it out and make a new patch from the Barracuda stuff back there. So we'll get set up. Of course, Peyton's gonna want me to have the door fall on me.
No, not this time.
So we all know that there's 3 pins. Get your pry bar. Well, let's see. Let's see if it's going to behave itself or if we're going to have to do something else. Okay. All right. You've seen that before, at least 17 times from when I couldn't get it off. So we'll get it off of there. Make sure we don't show any struggle bus, and then we'll show it when it's back over here. See you in a minute. So normally I'm a big fan of Craftsman stuff, and I've had that a long time, and there's always been an issue with that, where the plugs go. It's always been loose. So hopefully Craftsman has fixed that from 2010, 13 years, 14 years. If not, you should. It's bad. We did some test spots, and because of how bad I did, we're gonna cut it out with the grabbing the grinder.
I'll plug it in if you want.
We're gonna try it out right now. Now,
Your connection.
yes. I'm gonna try it first. Peyton's gonna maybe try it. We'll see. We'll see how rough this thing is. Make sure you get your ear protection. Gloves. Right? Yeah. Peyton's got earmuffs. I've got earplugs. She's getting safety glasses on right now. Even though she's not going to be doing the cutting, she's still going to be smart and be safe. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to cut this out and we're going to just try again.
1 sec.
This has got an interesting trigger. Got a safe right there. Like that. See that? Okay. Now this is a bit stronger than the other ones. So let's see. You always make sure that you spray sparks towards your other hot rod or other people in shop. And lock your workbench down. Works pretty good. I'll get you back in here when we're done. I'm going to give Peyton the face shield because it's smarter. I'm going to take these safety glasses because I don't know where mine are. Oh, they're over there. I'm going to put my earplugs back in. What we're going to do is she's going to cut this out because I did a bad job and now we got to fix the fix. I think I have the welder dialed in. We were just messing with it while we were, before we decided to cut it out. So I think I've got it dialed in. If not, well, we'll do something else.
Keep slipping, so I have to adjust it. That's better. A lot better.
So, we're going to put the handle back on it. Like that. Peyton's going to cut it this way, right here. This is already loose, so what she's going to do is kind of cut in this area here. She's going to find the handle, wherever I put that. Right here. So she's going to go from right about here. Honestly, she can start wherever. Wherever she feels comfortable, she's going to start. I'm just going to get out of the way. Whenever you're ready, kid, let her rip. Oh, is it?
Yeah, hot right now.
Oh. Well. You want me to finish it? Okay. Some of these welds actually help. I remember what I said.
Stinky.
Yep, stinky. We got the exhaust fan, so it's less stinky, but still stinky. Okay, you see that right up in your teeth. First impression of this Bauer grinder, it's a lot better than that Warrior one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this cleaned up and we'll get you back in. Out of here.
Stop throwing things.
Out of here. All right, we turned the exhaust fan down to the second cold air in here, hence the breath. The other thing is this time, to be a little bit smarter, we're going to use the DA to clean up this part and this part because I may have made it too thin, for the patch to actually work. But this is pretty thin stuff, it's just 100-year-old metal. It's that thick. Nope, missed. So what we're going to do earplugs, safety, right? Always. We're gonna unplug the grinder because we don't need it right now, and besides it's, you know, in the thing. That I don't need actually.
Okay.
This won't be too bad. All we just need is safety glasses and
Wait 1 second.
here, Peyton.
This one here. Okay. Alright.
I like these better. Still put on gloves, you never know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna show Peyton how to do it, then she's gonna do this.
I probably already know how.
This is a Makita. Follow the bottom thing? Just a switch. Okay. So she's just gonna go like this. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna knock this off. Why, I don't know.
Because you can.
Because apparently I did. If this doesn't work, I've got something else down there. So.
Stop it.
Grab me the other sander. Since that glue doesn't want to work on there, I got a third sheet sander that I can't find the plugs for. Here we go. I've had this a long time. All we're gonna do is it's 100 grit, I think. And we're just gonna like that.
That'll make it extra soft.
Let's see if this does any better. Probably not. Why not? It's doing a lot better. I can get through the rust. You know, you got to use what you have. Okay? Now I'm going to try it over here. Pretty rough. Got a lot of rust bits in it. We might have to use the grinder just here, but we have to leave it up here a little bit. Just to clean it, all she's going to do is just like this. Press that button right there. Don't block the camera. Yep, just run the edge right here. Okay. That plug. Okay, go. Peyton doesn't want you to see. She's blocking the camera. Then we're just going to take the grinder, clean that up. Okay, we got this cut out, we got it cleaned up. So what I did, the other thing we did before we get back in here, we had to use the grinder because this is pretty thick and it was really, really rugged. So we got it cleaned up as best we can. Nice thing is the flux core doesn't always have to have perfect, but it is nice to have it as clean as possible.
Sure.
So the other thing we did, we squared this up, or I squared this up as best we could. So when we put it in here, should fit. It's 7.5 by 7.5 squarish.
It's
So-
not totally square, so it's squarish.
So we're gonna cut this out of the Barracuda.
So now the
Big leg.
sports scoop. Now the sports scoop is now Barracuda or part Barracuda. Awesome.
Yep, it is. Sort of. There we go like that, 7.5. 7.5. What I do is I put the edge, the 7.5, then I put my finger, so the edge of the metal is right up against 7.5, 7.5. Then I just draw a square. See you in a minute. All right, I'm gonna cut the patch. Peyton said she wanted to sit out the cutting because she's not used to this one yet, which completely fine. She'll have plenty of time to get used to it. All right, so here we go. Oh, I do have it clamped down 3 spots so it doesn't, hurt somebody. If you guys remember from last time, silly dog. Anyway, if you remember from last time, this is flat. This is not. So we got to make this look like this again. And we only used what we have, right? We used this guy, which we know is not Arcos. Speed Speed Shop, not Outlaw. Yeah, that guy. The other thing we definitely need to do is we need to take these sharp edges off because Peyton's going to be over here doing this. I'm going to get it started, but she's going to be doing this. So I'm going to get these cleaned up because I don't like that we could cut ourselves. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll be right back.
Safety squint.
Now you saw how well that's done. I think Peyton turned on the camera and said something. Yep. Don't do any of what I did. I didn't have gloves on, didn't have ear protection. Anyway, so we know this is a thing. You know what? Should we put the rusty side out? That might actually be better for us. By that I mean well, we can, you know what, we're just gonna try to get the shape anyway today. We do have to cut this back just a little bit because it's holding us up just a little. Yeah, there's some splinters up here. So we're gonna go
Don't want
like
that in your finger.
No, you don't want that in here anywhere.
Exactly.
Okay, so you can see, we don't have to move it much, but we have to move it some. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna try something right now. And I need the small snips. IP Farms. Here we go, buddy. Hey, even on this thicker metal, these little guys are doing pretty good.
Circle.
Oh, gotta do one more. So anyway, if you guys are in the market for some smaller snips, I'll tell you what, these are Pittsburgh, and IP Farm sent them to us. And I'm not hating that at all. I mean, my hands are really big, so it's a little bit, I have to hold them up here, like that. Because if I hold them in here, I can't get my gorilla hands around them. So ultimately, you know, we're gonna, tell you what, that actually did pretty darn good. That did really good. That did really good. Anyway, so remember what we did is we got a little bit and we kind of just tweaked her just to make sure you're wearing a hard hat if you need to. So we got kind of, you know, bend her up a little bit. I'm no Ian Russell, I'll tell you that for free. I have a little kink in here, but I'll get that out maybe. And I got a kink there too. Awesome. That's terrible. That's just straight up terrible. Marco told me once the metal's not doing what you want it to do, beat it into submission. So hey, look at that. That's actually not horrible. I don't hate most of that. It's almost like I knew what I was doing.
It almost looks like you didn't even try.
So we're gonna get Peyton to pop right here, and then go like this, because we have to get it bent enough.
That looks like you bent it too far.
Oh, what's this? Tell you what, I'm not a professional, but that's actually, you know, pretty not great. But it keeps bouncing around on me.
Are we gonna put the rusty side on?
I don't know. We're just, well, we talked about it, but apparently I'm not.
Exactly.
So let's give her a little clamp that might clank. You hear Captain Giggles over there?
The little clamp that could.
Yeah, it's a little bit of something that couldn't. Look at that. You know what? We're gonna, we'll get Peyton to do it. Peyton lost my marker again. You guys saw the whole thing. Now I can't get into this. Who put the shop shears down on the other end? Hey, let's check these out. Hey, look at that. These are fantastic. I don't care who you are.
They're almost like the shop shears, but what they cut metal. Well, thicker metal.
Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put marks so we know what side's what, you know.
Why does it look sparkly?
The paint?
Yeah.
There's a metal flake in it. Plus you can see the white underneath. This is actually the color of the Barracuda when I brought it home. And I went down, paid the lady who owned it, and hadn't seen it. My dad actually saw it and he said, well, you were looking for a Barracuda, I found one. I'm like, okay, cool. I had to get my mom's okay to empty my savings account of $350, because he put $150 down to hold this thing. It was sitting behind a wood pile. Yeah.
Awesome.
Looking like this. You can imagine what the rest of it looked like. It was not what you'd call, I'll tell you what, troublemaker made it look nice. No, actually
Clyde made it look nice.
Clyde makes a lot of things look nice, sadly. But anyway, walked down there and I was super excited, you know, first car. I said, ugh, and I wanted my money back.
Seriously?
Yeah. 21 years later, though, I still had it, and I regret selling it, but I couldn't, at the time, Melissa and I didn't have the anything to put it back on the road like it needed to be, and it was starting to rust, and it wasn't. And I put a motor in it, and that was fine, but the body and the interior were just bad. So,
What did you name it?
it was the fish. You know.
Oh yeah. Isn't there
It's in the calendar. Anyway, but yeah, I want my money back. But I will. I guarantee you, I will have another first generation Barracuda. I've had a 64. I've had a 66. I have not had a 65. But there will be another one in this shop at some point.
You had tape on the door.
But better believe it. Peyton actually gave me a compliment. He goes, "That actually doesn't look too bad."
Your first compliment. Wow.
I wonder if I dare show you guys. You see? We have a little bit more shaping to do on the metal, and I think we should have somebody do it, don't you?
Jeremy.
7.
Where is Jeremy?
Jeremy actually, he went home for the holidays.
Ah.
So what I want you to do is just kind of tape right through here.
So just look.
Yep, because we got that crease and we want to get it out. We want to get it just right through here where I've got the marks. And you saw what I was doing?
Yep.
Yep, so just
Is it just
Just-
like this or?
no, this one you can just hit.
Okay.
We're just,
Yeah, if I can just hammer something properly.
do you hear how hard I'm getting?
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. Good?
Yeah, let's check it. Look at that. You got a nice curve in there. You gotta match that.
Kind of a little bit.
Well, we still have trimming to do on this.
Hammer is not Arcos. Remember that.
Yeah, it says so right on.
Right here.
Okay. Now we do have some trimming to do yet on this patch panel. And I'm just gonna mark it with my marker so we know where they're at for when we actually do trim it. My marker. These are not paint markers. They do not leave the garage. Okay. So now what I want you to do is same thing right through there.
Okay.
Okay. Still have that crease, but we can hammer and dolly this too before.
I did it. Yay. How dare you destroy my work?
This is the crooked spot, Peyton.
Oh. That looks hard.
Well, it's not great, not easy. This was right on the edge. It was actually pretty thick. So maybe I should have got the bigger ones, but you know what? They worked. It's actually not too horrible. Can you grab me the bigger ones? I just want to snip this one part off right here.
Where is he? Up here?
Top drawer. Yep. Dave Payton's been out of the shop so long she's know where the tools are. Let's see if those are the ones I
You
need.
don't have labels on it.
Because you took them.
I'm sorry.
I need the other ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Never hand it sharply or sharp side forward.
Oh, okay. So this
The
one?
other one, yeah, those.
Okay.
I don't like to use a straight cut all the time. I have these Milwaukee ones, which are actually really good, by the way. Got them at Home Depot. So I don't like the, I mean, like butter, man. Look at that. That's how you cut off where you need to
off
cut.
a finger.
Don't cut off your fingers. Public service, don't cut your fingers. We got a little bit more trimming to do and maybe a little bit of hammer and dolly work. But I'll tell you what, this is actually looking okay.
It's not that bad.
So now remember, this is going to be race car-ish. But we are still going to try to do our best. I mean, that's, you know, we still got to do, excuse me, still got to do a little bit of, you know, bending. You don't want to go too far because, let's face it, I already put creases in this stupid thing. I only have so much Barracuda left. All right, so, you guys can't even see. Peyton, where are we on that?
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah. So, like that, you know. We're gonna have to fiddle around with it a little bit and get magnets and stuff to where it's gonna be, excuse me. I wanna try to get rid of that crease, because you're gonna see it. Not that it really matters.
This won't be good.
Look, our body work's not good anyway. But we're learning. And that's really what this journey is about for Peyton, is to try to learn. And you know what? I'm learning along with her. I've never had to patch a Model 8 before. Actually, I don't think I've patched a car before. Because I've either bought ones that were nice or ones that were already full of body filler. That look nice. And I'll tell you what, that's actually not too bad. It's looking fairly decent. And I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to call it for the day. What do you think? Because we got some more shaping to do, and I think we're going to snack.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep on rich and have a great day.
Oh, she remembered what she says. Crazy.